Hello, selamat sejahtera everyone, and apa kabar? Today I will be talking about the Cambridge IGCSE Malay Foreign Language subject. The code is 0546 and there's a screenshot of the front page of our textbook. This is the second edition textbook. There's some additional information or some additional texts and tasks added to the new edition. The teachers who will be teaching this subject, Cikgu Nur, and also myself, Cikgu Indah. In this subject, the aims of the subject is we want to develop the language proficiency at least to a level A2, which is the basic user, and where you are able to use very basic personal, family, job-related vocabularies. You're able to use and understand short, simple text on familiar topics. You're able to pinpoint the main points on a common topic in a text. So the content overview of our syllabus, there's 5 topics, A to E, and these 5 topics will help us provide context of vocabulary and the study of grammar and structures, and prepare us for our IGCSE examination at the end of year 11. Okay, so these topics are everyday activities, personal and social life, the world around us, the world of work, the international world. Okay, so in this subject, candidates will be expected to read and understand a variety of written and spoken texts. So we are reading and listening to familiar topics where we will try to understand the main ideas and opinions as well as the attitudes of the text. Okay, when we are reading, we are also selecting and extracting details and deduce meaning of occasional unknown words from the context. Okay, and other than reading and listening, we will also be writing and speaking in the Malay language. And mostly when we're doing the speaking task, it is mostly familiar topics like in everyday conversations. So let's look at the 5 topics that I've mentioned earlier, starting with topic area A, which is everyday activities. Now we have time expressions, food and drinks, human body and health, travel and transport. It doesn't look that difficult, right? What is topic areas B? Right, so area B is personal and social life. So this is again easy topics, easy common ones, common topics, the ones that we are familiar with. We use these topics every day. For example, self, family and friends, in the home. Okay, so not only talking about the rooms or the things inside the house, but also talk about what we do at home, like our chores or what happened at home, who is staying at home, etc., etc. Okay, and colors, clothes and accessories, as well as leisure time. So these are subtopics for area B, personal and social life. Now, as we go up to area C, the topics get a little bit more complicated. Okay, now that we are in topic area C, it's about the world around us. This is where we start talking about people and places from another country. We talk about compass points or directions and nationalities. Also the natural world, environment, okay, climate and weather. We also talk about communications and technologies, like sending emails or making phone calls and so on. The built environment, for example, buildings and services, urban areas, shopping. So this includes like hotels, shopping malls, and tourist centers. Okay. Also in this topic, we have measurements as well as materials. In area D is where we talk about the world of work. What do we do after we finish schooling? Do we go to higher learning institutions, or do we go for trainings or different types of trainings after IGCSEs or A levels? Also talking about work, jobs and careers, so including part-time jobs while waiting to go to further your studies, etc., etc. And lastly, in area C, in international world, again we cover countries, nationalities and languages, as well as the culture, customs, faiths and celebration. So if you can see, it starts with something very easy, something very common, and then we develop our language to something more complex. So before I end the video, this is an overview of the assessment. So there are 4 components and it is graded for A star to G. Okay, there's paper 1, paper 2, paper 3 and paper 4. All are 25%. Paper 1 is the listening exam. That's going to be 50 minutes. You will be listening to a number of recordings and you will have multiple choice questions that you will have to answer while listening, and this is externally assessed. That means your answer sheet will be sent to IGCSE examiners. Paper 2 is the reading exam, where you have to read. It's a comprehension paper. Okay, you read multiple texts. There's multiple choice question. There's also reading passages and answering question. Okay, there's a long text, short text, and you have to answer them based on the text given. Again, this is also externally assessed. Your paper will be sent to IGCSE examiner for marking. Paper 3, on the other hand, is internally assessed, but it is externally moderated, which means the examiner for paper 3 will be myself, Cikgu Indah, as well as Cikgu Noor. Okay, this is 40 marks and it's only 10 minutes. And there's 1 role play and 2 topic conversations. So topic conversation means that like we are having a conversation about a topic. Okay, so since there's 2 topic conversations, so there will be 2 conversations. So yeah, 2 topics discussed. And lastly, paper 4 is the writing exam. That's 45 marks. This is again externally assessed. There's one form filling task, one directed writing task, and one task is an essay with format. For example, email or letter, or an article or a blog. I hope everything is clear, and looking forward to meet you in year 10.